Well, hi again, everyone. This is Tim from Cleveland Baseball Fan 879, and this is start number 9 of the 1972 Gaylord Perry Cy Young Award starts only replay. Today, Perry and the Indians will be traveling to Detroit to face the Tigers. If you didn't watch last video or don't want to know what happened, please skip ahead for about the next 10 seconds. Perry's record is now 4-3. He has allowed 14 earned runs, walked 14, and struck out 34 in 66 and 2/3 innings. He comes in facing Les Cain and the Tigers. And as we always do, this is a night game in the month of May. And so Detroit in May, oh boy, 1-7 is good, 8-13 is average, and 14-20 is bad. And that's 17. And we will have bad weather in Detroit. So bad weather for Detroit. Ballpark singles are 1-14 for lefties, 1-8 for righties, and home runs will be at a 17 for both lefties and righties. All right. And leading off and playing first base for the Indians is Tommy McCraw. 3-5 against the lefty, ground ball to second. And Dick McAuliffe is there to retire. He throws out McCraw, one down. Here's Eddie Leone, the second baseman, sorry. And 2-8 against the lefty, ground ball back to the box. Cain throws out Leone, 2 away. Here's Alex Johnson. 3-10, double to 11. That's a 15, so holding Johnson at first. And he will, let's see, +4 for Cain. A 0 for Freehand, so he'd be +4 without holding him on. They were going to hold him on. He'd be a +2. He's going to try to run. A 2-6 or a 12, he gets the jump. 8 or 9, he gets picked off. And a 6, he gets the jump. Nothing there on the pickoff. So he'd be 1-17. And he's in there with a stolen base. And they will still hold him on. Here's Ray Fosse. Havoc roll for Cain. Although that freehand's still a PB3. Nothing on the 18. And there's Fosse trying to get the Indians a 1-0 lead. 1-9, excuse me. And against the lefty is a ground ball to short. And Brinkman is there to throw out Fosse. And that will retire the side. Indians strand one on a hit and do not score. And after a half inning, it's the Indians, nothing, and the Tigers coming to bat. And leading off for the Tigers, playing left field, is Gates Brown. All right. And here's the pitch to Brown. 4-3. Against the lefty, ballpark single against the lefty. That's well in the range to 14. So Brown leads off with a leadoff single. Not holding him on. Here's Aurelio Rodriguez. 3-6, popped him up. And McCraw fields, gets under it, puts it away, 1 down, excuse me. Havoc roll for Perry. 18-0. And here comes Cash. 4-4. Catcher chance. 12 is in range for Fosse. It's always going to be in range for catcher. Let's see here. Fosse is a 2 and a 12, so that'll be popped up in front of home plate. Ooh, 13 on an E6. There's a 14, but no 13, so Fosse throws off the mask. And in fair territory, makes the catch to retire Norm Cash, 2 away. Here's Bill Freehand. Nothing on the Havoc roll. Hold on just a second here. One, 8. And Freehand rips that one into the gap. That will one-hop the wall. Brown not being held on. Makes him jumps him up from a 14 to a 15. And then, let's see here. So 14 to a 15. 2 outs makes him a 17. That is assumed to go to center field. Buddy Bell is a -1. 1 to 16. I'm going to take that chance with 2 outs. And that's a 12, and he is safe. RBI double for Bill Freehand, and the Tigers take a 1-0 lead. Here's Jim Northrup. Hold on, timeout. All right, I'm trying to fix the zoom there. I don't think you could read the cards very well, but if not, then that's better for you. Great. If not, then hey. All right, and here is Northrup, runner on second, 2 outs. Havoc roll for Perry, nothing on the 17. Here's Northrup. And another catcher chance. 18 will be a ground ball chance for Fosse. And a 13. Fosse is a 6. No 13. So little dribbler out in front of the plate. Fosse throws out Northrup, and that retires the side. But the Tigers do get a run. On the Freehand double and lead 1-0 after 1. Foster, Bell, and Nettles due up here in the top of the second. And there it is. All right, here's Foster. And ripped into right field for a base hit. And as tempting as it is, they will not hold on Foster. And here's Buddy Bell. Nothing on the 12 for the Havoc. And here's Buddy Bell. 6-5, struck him out. And brings up Greg Nettles. To 6, and he draws a walk. So brings up Frank Duffy, the shortstop. Nothing on the 19 for a havoc roll. There's Duffy. 5/8. Second base chance. They are not holding any runners on, so nobody's responsible for being held. Second base chance is for McAuliffe. He's a 2 and an 8. They will get a force out if he can make the play. McAuliffe is an E19. And a 12 is okay. So they get the runner at second, Nettles. But Duffy is safe. Moving to third is Foster. And it's up to Gaylord Perry to try to get the Indians on the board. And here's the pitch to Perry. 1-7, struck him out. And that retires the side. Indians strand 2 on a hit. We go to the bottom of the second. Tigers lead 1-0. All right. And here's Gaylor. 6-3 to the left fielder. That is, Johnson is a 5. Oh boy, that's not going to be good. 5 and a 7. That will get over his head for a double. Does he compound the play? He is an E13. And a 9. He does not, but leadoff double for Gaylor. And here is Dick McAuliffe. Havoc roll for Perry. And the D20 goes wrong. We have an official game now. Usually it's the D6s going over, not the D20s. Now on the 15. Here's McAuliffe. 4-5. And he would have been weak power against... Oh, he's normal... Oh, that's a 1. 4-5. He is normal power against righties, but that is not a 1-4, but that's over the head of the center fielder. One hops the wall. Gaylor strolls in from third. Back-to-back doubles give the Tigers a 2-0 lead. Here's Ed Brinkman. Nothing on the 17. Here's Brinkman. They will not hold on McAuliffe, I should say. 6-7. Against a righty, grounds at the third. Nettles looks McAuliffe back and retires Brinkman 1 away. Here is Les Cain. Nothing on the 16. 6-9, shortstop chance. That is for Duffy, a 3 and a 10. We're not holding on McAuliffe, so we can keep that. That's a G2. Duffy is an E18. Oh boy, E18 and a 14. No, 15 through 18 are the errors. So that is a G2. Runner on second. Right, if hit to the shortstop. To side. Oh, let's see here. Okay, it's one of those same things. Sacrifice bunt. 15 minus 4 is 11. Duffy's a 3. Nope, we'll get the sure out. McAuliffe goes to third. And that brings up Gates Brown. Runner on third with 2 outs. 0-2. So we have a balk or a, well, it has to be a pass ball chance. And it is 1-6, or 1-4, sorry. No on the 15. Here's Brown. 6-6. No, that's a fly ball to center field. Making the catch there is Buddy Bell. That retires the side, but Perry gives up another run. And the Tigers lead at 2-0 after 2. Top of the order due up for the Indians, McCraw, Leone, and Johnson. Okay, here's McCraw. Grounded out his first time up. And against either side draws a leadoff walk. And they will +4, +3, or +4, +4, +2. They will hold him on. He will try to get a jump. And a 6. Yep. And McCraw takes off. He'll be a 1-17. And he's in there with the 15. Here's Leone, grounded out his first time up. Nothing on the 11 for the Havoc roll. 6-6. And drawing a walk, so back-to-back walks for Cain. They will hold all runners. Here's Alex Johnson. Nothing on 13. Here's Johnson. 6-7. Double to 4, but that's a 7. So Johnson flies out to the center fielder. Northrup, 1 away. And here is Ray Fosse. Nothing on the 11. Fosse grounded out his first time up. 3-10. Ground ball to second. Nope, hold on. Ballpark single. Excuse me, against the lefty. Ballpark single against a righty. That's a 1-8. That's a 7, so that'll sneak by. Everybody moves up 90 feet. Bases are loaded for Roy Foster. And they will play the infield back. Havoc roll for Foster, no. One, 3 against the lefty, ballpark single. A 6 as a righty will get it done. Scoring from third is McCraw. Everybody else moves up 90 feet. And the Indians cut the deficit down to 2-1. And he brings up Buddy Bell, struck out his last time up. And they'll play the infield back. 6-11 pitcher chance. That's a 3. Cain is a 4. This will likely get through or get by him for a hit. And it will. Cain is an E51. Wow. So the only thing he doesn't get an error on is anything up to a 6. Well, 5 is the rare play. And a 17 or 18. And that's a 9, and that's an error. So, single and an error. Batter to second, runners advance 2 bases. So, the hit means that Leon will score on an RBI. And then on the error, Fosse will score. Foster will go to third. Bell will end up on second. So runners on second and third, 1 out still. The Indians lead 3-1. Here's Greg Nettles. Havoc roll. Nothing on the 6. (3-5) against the lefty. That's a deep drive to right field that is caught by K-Line. Foster starts at a 13, up to a 15, back down to a 13. At the bottom of the order, I'm going to take a chance. 1-13, and Foster scores from third on the sac fly. And that's an 8, and he scores. So, sacrifice fly for Greg Nettles. That wonderful 0 for 0 with 2 times up. And it's now 4-2. The Indians score again in this inning. Les Cain will be considered automatically tired per Stratomatic rules, where if you give up 5 runs in an inning, almost say that should be amended to 5 earned runs, because some of them, this is not his fault. Actually, it is his fault because he threw away the ball. But all right, here's Frank Duffy, 2 down, runner on second. 111 ballpark single. That's a 2. The third goes Bell. 9th man to bat in the inning is Perry. And I don't really want to use Chuck Seelbach here. Fred Sherman and Joe Niekro are loosening in the bullpen. Yes, that Joe Niekro, he had limited stats in 72. I don't know if he was hurt or something going on, but all right. Havoc roll for Cain. Nothing on the 20. There's Perry. Four, 7. And he walks Perry to load the bases. Back to the top of the order, McCraw, who walked to start the inning. Oops, nothing on the Havoc roll. I'll re-roll if needed. 5-5 against the lefty. Won't need to re-roll it. That's a double into center field. Scoring from third is Bell. Scoring from second is Duffy. Perry hits third, not being held on. Makes him a 13. Center field is Northrup. They'll put the brakes on Perry. Now second and third. It's now given up 6 runs, and Cain will now come out. And Fridge and I guess Fred Sherman will come out. as Les Cain cannot get out of the third inning. Nothing on the 4 on the Havoc. And here is Leon. 5-3. Right fielder chance. K-line a 2 and a 17. Gets under it. Can he make the catch? 7. Oh, 2 and a 7. That should be easy pickings there for K-line. And it is. So the Indians score a touchdown. Literally, they get 6 in the inning. And they lead 6-2 going to the bottom of the third. And Perry will face Rodriguez, cash and freehand. There's Rodriguez, popped out his first time up. 3-7, ground ball to second. And Leon retires Rodriguez, 1 away. Here's Norm Cash. And that's a ground ball to first. McCraw underhands it to Perry, 2 down. Here's Bill Freehand. 6-6. There's a ground ball to the shortstop. Duffy retires Freehand. 1-2-3 inning for the Tigers here in the third. And we go to the 4th inning. Indians lead 6-2. Sherman will come on for the 4th. Face Johnson, Fossey, and Foster. 6-6, and Johnson draws a walk. Oh, we got new. Oh, definitely not a better holding quotient here. So -4. They will not hold Johnson on. He would get an automatic lead, but not going to run on an 11. So not holding the runners on. Here's Fossey. Havoc roll for Sherman. Nothing there. 6-7. And Fossey draws a walk, so back-to-back walks to start the 4th. Brings up Roy Foster. Not expecting a bunt here. And holding both runners. Or not holding both runners, I should say, sorry. 7-0 on the Havoc roll. 4-6. And Foster draws a walk. Unbelievable. So Sherman has lost all control. And he might have to find his Peabody for his Sherman there. Yes, I know that's an old Rocky and Bullwinkle joke, but yes, I'm old enough to understand that. Or maybe they will have to time travel to find Sherman's control. All right, bases loaded, nobody out. Buddy Bell trying to break this game wide open. Nothing on the 7. Six. And Sherman has walked in a run. 4 straight walks. And no, these dice are not loaded. But the bases are. Here's Nettles. Sack fly his last time up. Nothing on the 3. Five, 6, and if you're the Tiger fan, you're just what the doctor ordered. The second ground ball, easy, tailor-made double play. McAuliffe to Brinkman to Cash, double play. Fossey will score on the double play, no RBI. And the Indians now have a 8-2 lead. And Foster will go to third. And they will, let's see what Duffy's batting average is. 239. And they'll pitch to Duffy. So 2 down, runner on third. 8-2 Tribe. Havoc roll for Duffy, no. 6-5. And against a righty, ground ball to short. And that will retire the side. Indians tack on 2 more in the fourth and lead 8-2 in the bottom of the fourth. And Perry will face Northrop, Kaline, and McAuliffe here in the bottom of the fourth. All right, here's Northrop. And against the lefty, that's a fly ball to center field. Buddy Bell retires Northrop. And here's out Kaline. Kaline doubled his last time up. And that's a ground ball to first. McCraw runs to the bag himself. 2 down. Here's Dick McAuliffe. 6-3 to the left fielder. Oh, Johnson again. 5 and a 12. Nope, that's going to drop in for a hit. Does he compound it with an error? Eight, 13, and an 8. He does not. So, McAuliffe 2 for 2. Wish you could do that in my 72 draft league that I'm in. So, on first, Havoc roll for Brinkman. Nothing on the 17. 6-6, and against the righty, ground ball to short. They'll say he flips to second to get the out there for McAuliffe. And that will retire the side. No runs on a hit for the Tigers. 8-2 going into the top of the fifth. And this will likely be Sherman's last inning as he's due up first in the bottom of the fifth. Sherman will face Perry, McCraw, and Leone. .511 struck him out. Perry is now 0 for 2 with a walk. Here's Tommy McCraw. Doubled walk and ground out in 3 appearances. And against the lefty, fly to center. Northrop takes care of that. And 2 are out. And here's Eddie Leone. .27 against the lefty. Ground ball to short. 1-2-3 inning for the Indians here in the fifth. And we'll get a pinch hitter for Sherman. Looks like we'll use Dalton Jones. Let's see if he can head to the Roadhouse after this at bat. So Joe Niekro will be coming in. All right, and here's Dalton Jones. 110 ground ball to second. Leone over to McCraw. And that brings back to the top of the order, Gates Brown. .68 against a lefty. Weak ground ball to second. Leone once again throws to first to get Brown 2 down. There's Aurelio Rodriguez. 6-5. Struck him out. 1, 2, 3 go the Tigers here in the 5th. We go to the 6th, and on comes Joe Niekro. He will face Johnson, Leone, or Johnson, Fossey, and Foster. All right, here's Alex Johnson. 4, 8 base hits for Johnson. He is 2 for 3 with a walk. And nothing. He'd be a -2. They will not hold him on, up 8-2 anyway. He will not steal. Niekro gets the havoc roll. Nothing on the 20. Here's Fossey. Singled, walked, and scored 2 runs in 3 at-bats. 6, 8, single to 11. That's a 5. So Fossey gets it past the third baseman. Moving up 90 feet is Johnson. And here is Ray Foster. Reached base 3 times today. 2 singles and a walk. And Niekro 1-9 will get it. Will fire it past Freehand. And he does. So wild pitch moves runners to second and third. And we'll do this again, the havoc roll. Nothing on the 11. Infield play back. 3, 7. It's the righty, struck him out. 1 away. Here's Buddy Bell. Bell has also reached base twice, single and a walk. Two, 5. And that's a base hit. Scoring from third is Johnson. Scoring from second is Fossey. And it is now a 10-2 game. Here's Nettles. 13. Nothing on that. Not holding Bell on. 3, 2. Line drive to first. Caught by Cash. And out too far is Buddy Bell. We'll call that 3 unassisted double play. But the Indians do get 2 more. And lead 10-2. Cash, Freehand, and Northrup. face Perry. And here's Norm Cash. 2-9, and there's a fly ball to right. And Foster puts it away. And here is Bill Freehand. 6-11, righty, right field chance. Foster, a 4 and a 15, will get under it. Can he make the play? E10 and a 10. There is no 10, so Foster is Australian for putout. Makes the play. Here's Jim Northrup. $1.11, and that's popped up behind home plate. And Fosse throws off the mask, and that retires the side. Going to the top of the 7th, Indians lead 10-2. And in real life, this game went extra innings, but not looking like that's going to happen here. So Negro will face Duffy, Perry, and we're going to probably get a pinch hitter for McCraw. Here's Duffy. 4-6, and that's a base hit. Perry, I'll let him swing away. No need to bunt here. They're not expecting it, so Negro will not bunt. Or not Negro, but Perry will not bunt. Up 10-2. 3-6. Ground ball to short. 6-4-3. Double play. And McCraw will be called back. Jerry Moses will come on and play pinch hit and play first base. This actually happened in the real game too. So, all right. So Moses is a 4E30. So McCraw's night's finished. There's Jerry Moses to face Negro. 2 outs, nobody on. Five, 7, and there's a space hit in the center field. So Moses comes on and gets a base hit. Here's Eddie Leone, 0 for 3 with a walk. Nothing on the 6. Here's Leone. 4-7. And that's a base hit. Going first to third is Moses. The Indians trying to get a 2-out rally here. Here's Alex Johnson. Havoc roll for Negro. He might be coming out after this inning. There's a 1, so 1-9. No, nothing on the 20. 3-5. And that'll be it for Negro, I think. That's a base hit. Scoring from third is Moses. To third is Leone. And give me a second here for possible double switches here. All right. So Chuck Seelbach, originally from Cleveland, Ohio, and recently passed away in 2024. Actually, he will be brought in, and Jim Northrup will come out of the game. And Mickey Stanley will come in. All right, so here comes Seelbach. Third Tigers reliever. And it is now 11-2. And Fosse, actually, you may have. All right. Here's Seelbach to face Fosse. He's 2 for 3 with 2 singles and a walk. Havoc roll, nothing on the 4, 6-3. Ballpark single chance, 1-8. And that's a 14, so that's a line drive. We'll say caught by the shortstop. And that retires the side, but the Indians get another run. Stretch time here at Tiger Stadium. 11-2. Indians lead. All right. And okay, checking to see if I can make any moves. No. Maybe. Okay. All right. So here comes K-Line. K-Line 1 for 2 with a double. 3-7. Ground ball to second. And Leon retires. And here's McAuliffe, the pinch hitter on deck. 5-2, second base chance. 9 for Leon on a 2. He will get to it. And Leon is an E6 and an 8. There is no 8. So that retires McAuliffe. And Tony Taylor will come on. He will pinch hit. And he will play second base, and Dick McAuliffe will now move to shortstop. All right, so Brinkman will take a seat. Two down. Here's Tony Taylor. And he struck him out. So going to the 8th inning. And I don't think we need to see. Timeout. All right, so Roy Foster will come out, and John will Let It Be Lowenstein will come on to hit. Here in the top of the 8th. Seelbach will continue to work here in the 8th. And here's the Lowenstein. 1-9, struck him out. Here's Buddy Bell. 2-11. Ground ball to first. And Cash takes it to the bag himself. 2 down for Greg Nettles. Two nine, and there's a fly ball to right. So 1-2-3 inning for Seelbach. And the Indians will make more defensive changes. Lou Camilli will come in and play shortstop for Frank Duffy. And that will be the only defensive change. All right, Perry will face Stanley, Brown, and Rodriguez here in the bottom of the 8th. It was done very well after giving up those two runs in the first 2 innings. He has only allowed 1 base hit over the next 5 innings. 1-8, fly ball to left. And Johnson puts that away, 1 away. Here's Gates Brown. 3-9, ground ball to second. Leone retires Brown, 2 away, and here's Aurelio Rodriguez. And a 6-7 against a righty. Ground ball to third. Nettles will retire Rodriguez. 1-2-3 inning in the 8th. Perry is now retired 13 in a row. As we go to the top of the 9th, and Seelbach will come back out and finish this up. Will be Camilli, Perry, and Moses. Here's Camilli. And a 1-6 fly ball to right field. And that's 1 away. Here's Perry. 0 for 3 with a walk. And ground ball to first. Cash takes it to the bag himself. 2 down. There's Jerry Moses. And he draws a walk. So Moses, 2 appearances, 2 times on base. Not going to hold him on. And this is actually, I wouldn't count this as Seelbach's. I guess I would. This is technically a second inning of work, but not holding on. Nothing on the 17. 4-5, struck him out, and that retires the side. And Seelbach does a nice job in 2 1/3 innings. And Perry will try to finish the game off. Cash, free hand, and a pinch hitter. Four, 9, and against a lefty, struck him out. So Cash takes the collar today. 1 away. Here's Bill Freehand. RBI double his first time up, and ground out and a fly out the other 2 times. 5, 8, second base chance. Leone is a 2, a 6 will take care of that. 6 and a 12. There is no 12. And let's see who will get. Tom Holler will be called up. He will be hollered for. All right, 2 down. 3-7 draws a walk, so Holler says, not so fast, my friend. Here's Alkaline. Not holding him on for Holler. 2-3. Nope, not against a righty. That's a 15. So line drive to the shortstop, and that's your ball game. Final score from Tiger Stadium. Indians win this one 11-2, and I'll be right back. All right, final line score. Indians 11 runs, 14 hits, no errors. Tigers 2 runs on 4 hits. They did not get a hit after the second inning. So good job for Perry. Or actually, they got 1 hit after the second inning. It was a Dick McAuliffe single in the 4th inning. Perry went the distance, giving up 2 earned runs, walking 1, and striking out 3. Very efficient performance from him. All right, I don't know when who the next start is against, but when that happens, you will see it on the channel. All right, everybody, thank you for watching. If you like video, please hit the like button. YouTube likes that. If you have not subscribed, if you feel the need to would like to do so, please do so. And whatever games you are playing, please enjoy them to your fullest. Have a good night, everybody.